Well, about the release and the reception of our first album, I should say we are really happy and proud because many people didn't expect it like that. The sound is very good, the artwork is beautiful, it has come over our expectations, and we even had the opportunity to meet people at gigs who didn't even know us before. And you know, when they go back home with one of your CD and or a T-shirt, it makes us feel really proud, and it gives us more motivation and enthusiasm to keep it up and to do even better. Yeah, definitely. We've been well supported by Enzo from Elevation Studio, who helped us to shape our sound. We played several times our song in front of him to make him feel our old school influences. We wanted to mix with a few modern metal patterns before he accepted to record our debut album. Even if it has been a long and tough process, everybody in the band could have bring a part of its own influences and personality, and we wouldn't have make it differently. We are so satisfied with its sounds. The way it sounds is over our expectations. As you said, it's raw, but made with modern technology. It's violent, it's powerful, it's the kind of punch in your face we were looking for. Well, as thrash and death metal fans we all are in the band, we would mention, in no particular order, Slayer, Death, Creator, Pestilence, Morbid Angel, The Hunted, Sepultura, and many others actually. And if you listen to our debut album, you will maybe feel some punk hardcore influences, but we didn't make it on purpose. Well, I'm gonna try to make it short. 2014 we released our first EP entitled Rise. We started playing gigs here and there to promote the band, but we soon started in 2015 to write new songs for a new and first album project actually, until 2017. Then when we planned to record our first album in 2018, we decided to stop playing gigs, but we had to face some disagreement on how, where and when to record the first album. So in 2019 we needed to change the bass player and the singer, but those guys needed to learn the songs to make their own. And when we planned to record our first album in April 2020, unfortunately COVID has arrived, and the French authorities declared the lockdown on March the 17th. So almost 1 month before starting recording our first album. So we had to postpone and wait for a few months until late September when we started recording it. But we had to face some curfews and even a second lockdown. But in the end, in December, the album was completely recorded, mixed and mastered, So we decided to look for a record label to help us to release our first album. And even if we made it with some blood, sweat, tears, it has came out on April the 15th of 2022 with a lot of pride. Well, the promotion has been really hard because we didn't have any other plan than recording during the COVID era. So when we started looking for gigs, the organizers has answered us a lot. We have 2020 postponed shows, so we will probably book you if you come back asking us in 2023. So we couldn't let it like that. We kept on looking for gigs, helped by Sound of Silence. We even played 3 gigs in 2022, which is not bad regarding the situation. And for 2023, actually, we played 2 gigs in January. But for the rest, we have some opportunities, and we have even scheduled shows, but they haven't been announced officially, so we will announce them as soon as possible. Well, the French metal scene has to improve itself because most of the bands are playing here in France. Only a few are famous enough to play abroad, but it's better than 1 or 2 decades ago, in my opinion.